land we now call Canada is very, very ancient. There's lots of evidence that what Indigenous people have known all along is unfolding before our eyes. And it's something all Canadians can really learn from, as well as be proud of and share with the world.
When I was 12 years old, one of my elders from Kwantlen came to me and he told me that I could do anything.
We've taken a bunch of kids to places like these where we can come and learn about our history.
It's a currency.
Everyone's history. We can figure out how that pertains to us now.
What's happening in BC right now is the honoring of the First Peoples principles of learning. These are not principles of learning that just apply to Indigenous peoples. They help create an effective education system for all learners.
We've been committed to truth and reconciliation. We've been on an equity journey for a number of years. It was time to come together and to truly engage with our elders and knowledge keepers, get their wisdom and guidance on how we go forward.
Our role in education is society building. We're trying to build a British Columbia that is inclusive of everybody, also recognizes the real history of what's happened here, not just from 1867, but from 10,000 years ago.
Reconciliation or white privilege or colonial system practices that impact our students towards equity. We're trying really hard to make those conversations safe for people to have. So the impact has been some real systemic changes starting to happen.
The shift in the Ministry of Education, as well as how Indigenous teachings take place, it's a collaborative environment, and all perspectives are heard.
Students are coming together to learn Aboriginal perspectives and worldviews. That provides opportunities to then strengthen partnerships and relationships with Indigenous peoples and non-Indigenous peoples across Canada.
Yeah, us as Aboriginal people will learn, but like non-Aboriginal people will learn about it too.
The more they understand us, the more we'll be able to be more as a community.
Kids come to realize that they have a say, that their opinion and their voice matters.
We're educating the teachers and we're helping them understand what we go through and why we do things the way we do.
The Learning Profile tool lists all our Indigenous students and what grade they're in. It flags for us to keep an eye on you to see if you need any supports in place. But it also helps you show the success students are having too.
I'm helping teachers to bring Indigenous content into the classroom through science and math and socials and English. How is it seamlessly integrated?
Orange Shirt Day brings awareness to residential schools and the idea that every child matters. So I wanted to make sure I could get the student voice involved in it and really empower them to explore their learning.
Usually when you're in class, the teachers are telling you the story, but now we finally got to express about how we feel about it through a different way.
All of our students have a better understanding of why truth and reconciliation is so important for the future of our nation.
Canada was formed 150 years ago, but the people that lived on this land lived on it for so much longer than 150 years.
Education was the blunt instrument that was used to try to wipe out all Indigenous languages. At this point, with our hands on the wheel of what the education system could look like, I think it's incumbent upon us to see how we can use an education system that plays a large role in the revitalization of our 35 Indigenous languages in this province.
For students, the importance of knowing who you are, having that sense of belonging, the sense of connectedness is the key to our future here in Canada.
Yes, we're on the right path, but this is only step one. We can only get better and better from where we are now.